Go then, welcome everybody to the Coolum Karts Triple Crown Finale, and time for the 4SS Senior Lights and Mediums, the Club Max class, to have their final. Jack Monroe goes through with Mitch Rice, the kart cleaner, then the Scotty Pierce, he's going to get me shot. He will definitely get me shot, because he's a proper showboater. Alright, let's try and compose ourselves, shall we? The final of the 4SS's Senior Medium Lights and Mediums here at the Coolum Karts Triple Crown Finale, Kalula Coast Car Club. In one, in the lights, Jack Monroe, the number 18 Coolum Karts kid. Out of 2, Mitch Rice, the kart cleaner. Out of 3, Harrison Conroy. And from 4, Andy Mann in the Senior Mediums. Out of 1, Scotty, the Birdman Pierce. From 2, Timmy Baker, driving for the Autism Society. Out of 3, Harry Arendt. From 4, Danny Lawler. And from 5, Damien Poole. We've got no Kieran Tom, unfortunately, so Kieran is probably in the pub already. I reckon that's right, isn't it, Kieran? You in the pub? Probably is. Lucky bugger. Do we go green then? First time asking. Do we go green? Away we go! Whoa, 3 wide! Andy Mann! Whoa, he tried to get the whole shot, and he went clean through the middle of them, and he has to eventually slot into 3. What a start! Whoa, now he gets muscled out. And it is Scotty Pierce who gets the whole shot. I've got 1 who's gone backwards. Oh no. 1, that is the 25, unfortunately, of Danny Lawler, as Damien Poole continues. So we've got a Wynnum Haulage first and a Wynnum Haulage 4th in the mediums, and in the lights, Monroe leads from Conroy. Then Rice follows them in 3. Following them, it's still Andy Mann as they come up through the Golden Nugget hairpin. Through they go then. Still flashing past them then. Still Pierce, Baker, Arendt, right with him again. Harry Arendt trying to have a crack as through goes Conroy and Rice. Heading down through into the Coolum Karts dipper. Andy Mann trying to stay with them. Jack Monroe's away with it. Then still Pierce with Timmy Baker getting hustled. Harry Arendt, oh, he is hustling. Harry Arendt then, can he get to him? Can he hustle him enough as they go right together all the way down the slip sweeper? Harry Arendt's got to have a run up the hill. Looks like he's got some pace in the kart. Is he quick enough to get to Timmy Baker? Through go the leaders in the lights. Here come the mediums. Pierce, Baker, Arendt. Poole. There goes Poole. Chasing. Danny Lawler at the back at the moment. Whoa, Harry Arendt went wide. Wasn't the best line through there, but he didn't lose any momentum or ground. He's still right with Timmy Baker. He seems to have a real run going through the sweeper and gets closer and closer as he does. Meanwhile, coming up the hill already, leading the way, Jack Monroe, but new to second place. Rice has gone through. Mitch Rice has gone through to P2. Looks over the shoulder. Conroy trying to stay with him now then, because he's got to battle back. Harrison Conroy has got to give it some back. Through they go, Rice and Conroy. Through goes Andy Mann. Here comes Pierce, Baker, Arendt, Poole. Through they go. Lawler's going to come round next. Lawler goes through the Torini complex and heads back towards me and down the hill to the Coolum Karts dipper. Meanwhile, already coming up the hill, and look at Conroy. He's not letting Rice out of his sight. Rice still holds him there. Back towards me they come. Still Jack Monroe, Mitch Rice, Harrison Conroy. Then Andy Mann goes through and he's being chased down by Scotty Pierce. who has a long, lazy look up at the commentary tower just to see what's going on. The merry little driver, here's the bird. Scotty Pierce, he's giving the bird mid-race. You're kidding me. Round they go then. Still, Timmy Baker chasing. Arendt's got it wrong and dropped right back off Timmy Baker. That will not help him. Up the hill, into the Golden Nugget comes your leader. Still, Jack Monroe flashes through. Mid-drive, Harrison Conroy. Here comes Andy Mann. And still, Scotty Pierce starting to reel him in. Timmy Baker goes through, Harry Arendt goes through. Damien Paul follows suit. Here comes Danny Lawler. Danny had that drama earlier on, but the final turn didn't do him any good, and now he trails over the back while the leader already goes past the grandstand, up the hill, and heads into the Golden Nugget hairpin to complete another lap. Here he goes. Here he goes, Rice and Conroy. Plenty of laps left after this one. That's 6. They're almost over half race distance. And Scotty Pierce has got Timmy Baker coming back at him. Timmy Baker will fancy still spraying the champagne. Andy Mann does a brilliant job of letting them through whilst they're battling. Well done, Andy. Lets him through. He'll watch for when Harry Arendt gets to him and let him through, and Damien Poole will try and get to him and use the back marker to his advantage, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. Meanwhile, there they go, and they're over half race distance now. Monroe goes through, Rice goes through, Conroy goes through. Here comes Scotty, the Birdman Pierce, back towards me he comes, heading down through the Torini complex. He's got Timmy Baker chasing him, round he goes. Baker there, Andy Mann still clean. Harry Arendt's chasing, Damien Poole goes through. All go down into Coolum Karts, the tipper. Daniel carries on in the 25 and continues on, but it is Monroe with the big, healthy lead. I don't think he'll catch Lawler. I think Daniel has got pace back and he's away from him, and I'm not sure there's enough laps for Monroe to catch him. Mid-Rice also won't catch Monroe. Conroy's fallen off the back of Rice. Timmy Baker has not given up on Pierce. Andy Mann just watching for where Harry Arendt is. Not sure Harry will catch him. Daniel Lawler continues, and they're really chugging through the laps now. We are now on to, that must be 8, I think. Round they go, heading through the Torini complex. Back towards me, that is 9 laps completed for Monroe, Rice, Conroy, Andy Mann. 9 laps also completed for Pierce, Baker, Arendt, Poole and Lawler. Kieran Tom didn't start. Round they go. Andy Mann holding Arendt at bay quite comfortably. Got the pace in the car now. Andy Mann really starting to get used to that 4SS, and he will get faster and faster. That is 10 laps, and the white flag is being prepared for this man. Jack Monroe, the Coolum kart, number 18 in his Arrow kart, has been unstoppable all day. Mitch Rice tried in vain to stay with him. Harrison Conroy couldn't do it. Scotty Pierce has led the mediums from start to finish as well. And surely will take a race day win, but here's white flag for your leader, who starts his final lap. And Jack Monroe will come home for what is going to be a very clean victory indeed for the Coolum Karts racing team. Round he goes then. heads through. Coolum karts the dipper. Mitch Rice follows him. Harrison Conroy does the same. He's done really well to hold P3. Scotty Pierce managed to stay away from Timmy Baker and does so on the last lap, but it is your winner in the lights. Give it up, Jack Monroe. Second, Mitch Rice. Third, Harrison Conroy. And fourth will be Andy Mann. And in the mediums, here they come. Give it up, your winner, Scotty the Birdman Pierce. Second, Timmy Baker, driving for the Autism Society. Third, Harry Arendt. Fourth, Damien Paul. And fifth, Danny Lawler. Brilliant stuff from the boys. Well done to them all. Well done to Harry. Great stuff. Scotty's still showboating. And he's still showboating. Well done to them all. Well done, Andy. Good man. Still 8. So well done to the four bangers.